Hello and welcome back to the channel. It is time for a collection update, and in this video I wanted to share with you guys some of the goodies that I recently got from AliExpress. And although a lot of people know AliExpress by their bootlegs, you can actually find the originals over there as well. And so in this video I wanted to show you that I did get few of the original figures, but I also did get few of bootleg figures as well. And let me show you what I have. First off, I did get few of the Black Series figures, and these are the older figures, but I wanted to add some more of them to my collection because they are army builders, so you can always add more to your shelf. And I found this guy, Sith Trooper from episode 9, because up until this point I had only one of these in my collection, and I wanted to have at least two because I love the design. It's such a striking design of red and black, and that's actually the combination of colors for my logo of this channel. So yeah, Sith Troopers design, something about them is actually really cool. I love the way that they look in the movie, and I also love the way that they look in the Battlefront 2 game. Yeah, I wanted to get another one for my collection to go along with my Kylo Ren. And then another army builder for my shelf, also for the Star Wars line and the Black Series line, is this Battle Droid, the standard lighter color battle droid. It's crazy to me that all these years later I was able to find these guys for a good price on AliExpress, because initially when they were released I couldn't get them, and I missed out on them, and then on the aftermarket they were really expensive, you know, and at least for me here where I live. So I was happy that I was able to find more of these guys and to add them to my droid ranks. Really satisfied with these two guys. Those are my Star Wars The Black Series pickups, and now we'll move forward to something a little bit different. If you are a follower of this channel, then you probably know that I'm not just crazy for my Star Wars figures, but I also like few other lines as well, because I grew up watching this stuff, and so I want some of these representations in figure forms for my collection. The next pickup, also from AliExpress, is this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 87 cartoon version, the new Ultimate April O'Neil. This is a great set because Neca actually already released April as a part of a 2-pack, if I'm not mistaken. That figure had some issues, the proportions were not really good. Her head was too big for her body, and so a lot of fans complained about that release, and Neca decided to resculpt the whole figure and make it better. And I would say that this release is definitely better, and I was actually hoping that they will make this because I was missing April, cartoon April, from my collection, and now I finally have her. And in a standard Neca box design, you get this flap with Velcro, and you can see that April is in here. Here is a promo shot, and then a figure with alternate heads and a lot of accessories that will go great with this April figure. Because I'm someone who also like to play Shredder's Revenge game, you have April in that game which you can choose to fight with, and because of that I can take this figure and make a fighting posing video for her, so that will be interesting for me. Original cartoon April O'Neil is now part of my TMNT collection. Now, the rest of the stuff that I have here are all Marvel related, and first off I got this comic version of Captain America, and this is an original figure. As you can see, he comes with his accessories, shield and alternate head and his alternate hands. Obviously I bought it loose. Yeah, I'm really satisfied with what Hasbro did on this guy. The sculpt looks beautiful, colors are vibrant. Yeah, it's his classic look. I just wanted to have this Captain America alongside with my classic Spider-Man that Mafex did. I think that this will be also a great posing video for this Captain America. The next thing that I have here is also part of Marvel Legends line, but this one is actually a bootleg, and it's Marvel Legends Spider-Man Retro Collection Venom. And this is something that I actually saw from other people on YouTube who made review for this bootleg, that it's actually a good looking bootleg, because the original Venom is really hard to find these days for a good price. It's a really expensive set to get, and so I decided to get this bootleg. I mean, the box looks good, and then on the inside you get Venom on retro card back, and everything is here, practically really similar as the original release. And I've heard that some of the joints are maybe a little bit loose. I'm sure that it will be fine, it won't bother me that much, and you can see that everything is inside. You see the figure and the alternate heads and then the alternate hands. So yeah, I was really curious and I wanted to check this guy out, and I wanted to add him to my retro Spider-Man collection, because I grew up watching that cartoon back in the 90s. And then the last thing that I wanted to show you guys is something really interesting and special. And what I have here is Sentinel Peter B. Parker bootleg from AliExpress. I don't know if you guys knew that this exists. I didn't know. When I saw this for the first time on AliExpress, I was looking for reviews on YouTube, and at the time no one still made a review for this figure. And I was really curious because it looked good in the promo shots in the stores who sell this. After that, reviews start coming out on YouTube, and I was actually convinced that this is a great set to get, because I missed on the original release, and even the price for that original release goes for over $100, and because all of these other franchises are not what I mainly collect, but they are like something that I collect on the side, I wasn't going to give over $100 for this figure, even though it's probably worth the money, because I saw most of the reviews for the original figure and I love the way that it looks, and I would probably love to have the original. But seeing what this bootleg does and how it looks with just a little bit of fix on his neck peg, the neck joint, because from what I saw and from what I understand, his head sits a little bit too low on his shoulders, but that can be easily fixed, and that's what I plan to do for this guy. Practically all of his articulation is the same as the original, and so I wanted to make a review and a posing video for this guy, and I can show you quickly that in this set you get practically all of the same things that you get in the original release, except the newspapers. If I remember correctly, the newspapers in the original figure were a part of the manual where you needed to cut out pages and then assemble it in a newspaper. So other than that, everything else is here. Here is our Sentinel Spider-Man. Peter Parker and Peter B. Parker heads are here inside. All of it, all the accessories. I already took this guy out of the box, and I have to say that the joints are nice and sturdy. They are not loose. Even here in the back you can see that you get all of these webbings and even the stand. And I mean, the price for this set was something around $30-something, and I mean, for that price, for this amount of the accessories and the stand, I would say that that's a great price. I know that it's a bootleg. I'm fully aware of that I bought bootlegs, this Venom and this Sentinel Spider-Man, but I was really curious and I wanted to see them in hand, and I wanted to try these figures, because from time to time when I see that there is a great bootleg out there, I'll probably try to get it if it's a character that I like, that I want for my collection. And unfortunately, as I said, I didn't get the original Sentinel Peter B. Parker, but I do have this bootleg now. And I actually also ordered the Miles Morales Sentinel bootleg as well, but that Miles figure still hasn't arrived. I'm not in a hurry. I have a lot of stuff to work on, not just these things that I showed you in this video, but a lot of other figures from the Black Series, from the SH Figure Arts, Mafex. I have a lot of work to do. So yeah, this is my haul for today. This is all that I got from AliExpress, and as I said, a little bit of Star Wars, a little bit of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a little bit of Marvel, some of them originals, some of them bootlegs, but all in all, they are all looking really good, and I'm sure I'll have a lot of fun with making posing videos for all of these figures. But yeah, that's all I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know if you have some of these figures that I showed here today. Especially I'm interested in if you have this bootleg Peter B. Parker. Let me know down in the comments. What do you think about these? Thank you all for watching, and I'll see ya in the next video.